It's so freaking hot here and it's only May. Can't wait till July. Okay, so my name is Dan and today we'll talk about unemployment and what's happening here in France during the coronavirus crisis. Today I will talk about the financial part of it. So money, baby, money. Well, my story is that I was working here part-time till March. I worked like 2 weeks in March, and then we started this thing called Chômage partiel, which literally means partial unemployment. What this means is that you still have your money even if you're not working. Even if you stop working, you still getting 80% of your salary that you have in your contract. And this money comes from the government, so not your employer is paying you directly. The government is paying the employee. Yeah, the government is paying your employer so that they pay their employees. You see what I'm saying? Some confusing vocabulary in that phrase. But anyway, yeah. It's 80%. No matter, so it doesn't really matter if you're working or not, you're still getting those 80% of your salary. But you can also do extra, which I did. But my friendly advice to you, if you can, do not accept that, because unless you're like really bored and you just want something to do. Because I accepted working like some extra time at the hotel, and I don't go there physically, but I'm like on the phone, on our work's phone. So if someone calls and wants to make a reservation, or has some kind of question, or they can't get into their room, or there's some kind of other problem, they can call me any day, anytime. Because usually they call at like 2 a.m. and I answer them. So yeah, I did that this whole month, and wait for it. So I send my employer all the calls that I received during this month, and it was like about an hour of actual call time. And she said was like, so we talked for about a minute with each client, but they call me like in the middle of the night and they wake me up, and I'm just like, okay. I do that from 8 p.m. till 8 a.m. every single day with no breaks. And I also go there Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday morning. I physically go to the hotel and I serve breakfast. So for all of that, I got 20 euro extra. I'll repeat it once again so that you actually understand. So for all of that, for being on the phone for 12 hours a day with no break, and waking up at 3 a.m, because our breakfast 4, going there at 4 a.m, only got me 20 euros. So the government is paying me 80% of my normal salary, and my employer is paying me 20 euro this month. Cool, right? So my advice, if something ever happens like this, similar in France, do not accept working extra. Okay, you'll only get like 20 euro. And you'll still get your money that you would normally have. Okay? So yeah, that's my story. I don't know if it's a sad story, a happy story, a weird story, but I feel used, to be honest. So don't be like me. Be smarter. Now you're smarter because you listen to my story. You know everything about it. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you next week, probably. Be smart, be wise. Peace.